Hello everybody, and welcome to Jerry Stamps, and welcome to this midweek special. A couple of weeks ago I bought a box of stamp albums, and there's about 6 or 7 stamp albums in it, and it cost me about £35. And there was also a large bag of stamps as well, so it equates to about £5 or £6 a stamp album. And the very first stamp album I thought we'd have a look at is this one. This is a Stamford Major stamp album. It came with quite a nice slip case as well. So let's have a look what's inside. So there are no dates or anything, so I won't be able to tell you what the dates are, but we'll have a quick look what's inside. And the first stamp is from Iceland, so I'm guessing this is part of a two-part collection perhaps. And the very first stamp is this one, the 3 That's quite nice. I do like that with a fish. The next page is Ingermanland. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, but there's nothing on this page. And then we come to India. These are quite nice. I'll quickly show you these. There's 1 or 2 there with a service overprint. Another one. That's quite a nice one, that 4 Anna there. And the 2 and 6. 2 Anna's 6 pies, that one is. We have an overprint there with Bahrain on it. It'll be handy later. Now these 2 larger stamps here, these are some of my favourites. I do like these ones. We have the 1 rupee there and the 2 rupees, I think that is there. Those are quite nice. I do like those. We have another Indian page. I do like that stamp there with the aeroplane on it. Then we have these rather familiar ones. If you've ever had any Indian stamps, you'll probably recognise those. Some more there. And then these next lots you'll certainly recognise if you've ever had any Indian stamps. These have got the map on them. Shame about that one there with a bit of damage on it, but never mind. Those are quite nice. Moving down to these ones, I do like that one there with the caterpillar bulldozer thing on it. There's one there with a steam locomotive. And another one that looks like a dam or something like that on it. And these ones look much older. I don't know how old these are. So those are quite nice. Some more Indian stamps. These look slightly more modern. Those are quite nice, and haven't seen those before. I do like those. A nice one there of the little elephant. I haven't seen the India revenue one, I don't think, before. Some nice stamps. So there's some nice ones there that I don't recognise. And now we've come to Bahawalpur. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do like these stamps. I've got a few in my world collection that you might have seen. These are mint as well, so that's another bonus. Yep, I like those. And now we're up to Indonesia. And these are quite nice. I do like these. These are mint. They look like they're imperfect as well. So that's quite nice. These ones are quite nice too. I do like these ones with the animals on. Those are quite nice. Never seen that stamp. That's quite a nice unusual stamp. Not sure what's going on there, but it's certainly unusual. Never seen that one. These Olympic ones are quite nice. And that one's quite nice with the angelfish, I think they are. Someone will probably correct me if I'm wrong. So that's those. A few more Indonesian stamps. Those are quite nice. Unfortunately, there isn't any Ionian Islands, which is a shame because I'd like some of those. These are some stamps from Iraq. Shame about that one there with the damage on it. Never mind. Oh, it started to rain. This will be the first rain we've seen for quite some time. Which is good because the garden probably needs it. I do like those two stamps. So that's those. Now we're coming to Ireland. And I know a few of you out there like the Irish stamps. So I'll show you these ones. That one there's from 1971. And I must admit, I quite like the Irish ones too. We have one on the end there from 1959. Yeah, there's some quite nice Irish stamps there. These ones with the maps on are quite common if you've ever collected Irish stamps. Oh, I do like these two. Don't think I've seen them before. Those are quite nice. That's that page. These next ones are from Israel. Those aren't bad. Now we're up to Italy. These ones are quite nice. These ones are quite common. I do like these ones with the torch on them. Those are quite nice. So that's that page. Quite a few more Italian stamps by the looks of things. I do like that stamp there with the espresso on it. That's nice. Another one there. If I am going a little bit too fast for you and you want to see a particular stamp, you can always pause the video. That's quite an unusual stamp there. I do like that. Yeah, those are quite nice. This is one of the Italian post offices. And this is the Republic of the Ivory Coast. It's quite nice. This is Jamaica. And then we have one overprinted there with independence on it. Those are quite nice. So when I get to Jamaica and my world stamp collection, these will go nicely in there. Yeah, I do quite like those. These are Japanese stamps. Some are overprinted. Some older ones there, I do like those. Yeah, some quite nice stamps there. There are no Japanese occupation issues, unfortunately. I know one of my viewers quite likes the triangular stamps, so these are for you. These are from Jordan. I think these are mint as well, which is good. These are quite nice. Yep, do like those. So that's those. These are from Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. And if you collect the world, you've probably got quite a few of these. But I do quite like these. That's quite a nice one. I haven't seen that one before. I don't believe I've seen them either. Those are quite nice. Yeah, I've got to show the giraffe ones, haven't I? Those are nice. Oh, and we've got two more there. Yeah, those are quite nice. I do like them. We don't have any from Korea or Kuwait or Laos, but we do have some from Lebanon. These are quite nice. There's one there that's been overprinted. So that's those. We've got two here from the Leeward Islands. Sorry about that. That's better. Those are quite nice. I do like those. None from Liberia. None from Libya. And we have one stamp from Liechtenstein. Sorry, my mouth's a bit dry. That's quite a nice stamp. Luxembourg. We have these rather nice stamps here from Luxembourg. A 25 cent and a 2 franc. I think that's the currency. Those are nice. We're up to Malaysia. These are quite nice with a map on. I do like that one there, was some sort of stadium one. That's quite a nice stamp. Shame about that one with a damage on it, because that's quite nice. But, never mind. Do we have these two? Those are quite nice. And then we have Johor. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Johor. Those are quite nice. I think that's a Malaysian state. Not too sure. Don't have any from Kedah or Kelantan. I think that's how you pronounce that. None from Malacca. None from Malaya and whatever that says. None from Pahang. We do have some from Perak. Again, these are Malaysian stamps. I think that might be another state. Not too sure, but I'm sure someone will tell me. Another Malaysian state, I think. This one, Selangor. It's quite nice. Now we're up to Singapore. Some of these can be quite nice. I don't like these. Nice one there with the bird on. So that's those. Next we have these 3 stamps from Malta. Those are quite nice. Next is this rather nice stamp from Mali. Do like that. Mauritania. That's quite a nice stamp. Some more rectangular stamps. Then we have that one. That's quite nice. Mauritius. Shame about the bit of damage on the 10-cent there. Those are quite nice. Another nice bird stamp. Paradise flycatcher. That's quite nice. A nice view of Grand Port there. So that's those. Next we have some Mexican stamps. Some male ones there. Now I know somebody that likes Monaco stamps that's watching, so these will impress those. Them even. Not very good with my words today. It's quite a nice one, I do like that. Then we have the one there of Wembley Stadium. Never been myself, I'm not the biggest football fan to be honest. That's quite a nice one. Timber tax, that seems to be quite popular on some stamps. There's a nice one there of a locomotive. And a ship. So those are quite nice, I do like those. And we have some more. It's an old Chevrolet there. It's a shame about the little bits of damage on some of the stamps, but you know, can't be helped. Haven't seen those before. Mongolia. These are these rather nice diamond sort of shaped ones. Very nice. Those are from 1961. And then we have a bird there called a hoopie. Not sure what these other ones are, but quite nice nonetheless. Yeah, I like them. A few more Mongolian stamps there. There's a nice space one there. There's one of some birds. They look like pheasants, but they're probably not. Another one there. Now we're up to the Netherlands. Quite a nice collection of stamps here. These are some of the older Netherlands stamps. These are quite nice actually, so these will be added to my collection at some point when I get round to the Netherlands. As we all know, stamp albums can take a long time to create, especially if you don't have too much time each day to do it. So in my case, I do it as and when I can. Yeah, those are quite nice. A few more Netherlands stamps. I do like that one there on the end with the bicycle. A nice one there of KLM. Now then, Netherlands Antilles apparently. Never seen that stamp before. Now we're up to New Zealand. We've got one there with the official overprint on it. A 2D overprint on that one. A nice triangular stamp there. And another one. Another 2D overprint. Oh, we have some more. These floral ones, these are quite nice. So that's those. We have some more New Zealand. That's quite a nice one there with I think it's a marlin or something like that, I don't know. Nice one there of an airmail stamp. Some nice animals there. There's a trout. An overprint there. I do like that stamp there with the aeroplane. Looks like it's crop spraying or something there. That's quite a nice stamp. So that's those ones. Cook Islands there. It's quite a nice stamp. Never seen these stamps before from Western Samoa. Those are quite nice. We have these two rather nice stamps from Nicaragua. Now we're up to Nigeria. And these are quite nice. Not a bad little set, those. Wonder if that's complete. I'm not sure. Nice stamp there of a hornbill. Just got a single stamp here from North Borneo. That's quite nice. Norway. There's a nice set of stamps there. And there. Some more Norway. That's quite a nice one, I do like that. A stamp there from Nyasaland. It's quite nice. We're up to Pakistan now. I do like some of these Pakistan stamps. They've got some quite nice views on them. There's a few there with service overprint. Those are quite nice. Some more Pakistan. Three Paraguay stamps there. Those are quite nice. These were from Persia or Iran. Those are quite nice. Shame about the damage on some of them. Some more Iranian stamps. Do you know, I've had that stamp for a long time. I never knew where it was from, but now I do. So that's those. Oh, and yet some more Iranian stamps. Well, these will greatly add to the collection. Some of these I've never seen before. We're up to Paddington territory now, or Peru. I hope Paddington hasn't been looking through these and left marmalade stains on the pages. Sorry if it seems a bit bright. It's the sun is coming in quite fast now through the conservatory. These stamps are from the Philippines. We have one there, 1 center, 1 centavo. I do like the airmail stamps. Quite a nice one. Another overprinted one there. Poland. Again, I do apologise for the brightness. The sun is coming straight through the glass now. Those are quite nice. Some more Polish stamps with some dinosaurs on it, which are quite cool if you're a kid, I suppose. Or a big kid like me. Some more Polish stamps. I do like the ones with the aeroplanes on. Not a bad Polish collection in this album, as we can see. That's an interesting one there. Shame about the blooming damage though. It's a bit annoying. Never mind. Oh good, the sun's gone in it for a bit, so you'll be able to see this a bit better. Portugal. Do like that set at the top there. These are quite nice. It's quite a colourful one. I've never seen that one before. A nice one there from Angola. $10, that's quite a nice stamp. Another one there from Macau. Some here from Mozambique. One of my favourites there with a giraffe on it. One from a country I've never heard of. Timor. Portuguese Republic by the looks of it. A stamp from Qatar. It's quite nice with the peregrine falcon on. Some nice stamps here from Rhodesia. Southern Rhodesia there as well. Those are quite nice. Rhodesia and Iceland. It's a shame about some of the damage on some of the stamps, but you know, nothing you can do about it. Those are quite nice. Romania. Those are quite nice. I do like that one there of a cat. Nice stamps there, some fish. Some more Romania. Yeah, the sun's come out again, so it's going to ruin this, but never mind. Russia are up to now. Those are quite nice. Ooh, some old Russian stamps. Those are quite nice. I do like that one. Damn it, shame about the damage. That's quite a nice one. Some more Russian. What I'm going to do now is just quickly scroll through them, because video's being a bit longer than I thought it would be. There's been quite a lot of stamps in this album. That's quite a nice one. St. Kitts and Nevis. Another nice stamp from St. Helena there. A couple of nice stamps there from St. Lucia. Another one of my favourite countries, and one of my favourite topics too, are birds. These are really nice stamps from San Marino. One of my favourite birds there, the hoopoe. Yeah, those are really nice. I do like those. Yep, those are very nice. A single stamp there from Sarawak. The Seychelles now. Those are quite nice. Sierra Leone. Talking of Sierras, I don't know if you remember the Ford Sierra, any of you watching. When I was a youngster, I thought they were pretty cool cars, but now I'm older, I know different. Somaliland. Those are quite nice. South Africa. I do like the ones with the animals on. Those are quite nice. Some more stamps from South Africa. Shani, if you're watching, some stamps for you to look at. Yep, those are quite nice. Orange River Colony. Those are really nice. I do like those. Never seen those before. Southern Rhodesia. Southwest Africa there. Spain. These are quite nice. Some more Spanish stamps. There's one there from IFNI. So I'm guessing there's some Spanish colonies mixed in too. And that is the end of the video, guys. I've just quickly flicked through the other countries and there's no stamps on those pages, so there's no point me showing you those. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It is rather a long one, a bit longer than I expected. Shame some of the stamps were damaged, but can't help that. And I hope you've all enjoyed the video. If you have, please do consider subscribing. Please do leave a like and a comment. And I shall see you all in the next one. Bye for now.